Right, so as part of the Tier 4 channel memberships, where people can get a game cast, or they can request me to play a game, it's one per month basically. I was asked to play 157Y. I was also asked to play 17Y, but not feeling quite ready for that yet. So yeah, this div used to be a bit better, I think, or at least it was perceived as being better. And yeah, this is actually like worse than a PKM team, and it doesn't get a grenade launcher team. But the general idea is you spam out Reservisti and the reservist BTR 152. It is better than 17Y in my opinion. Um, that squad is actually not bad now because of the SMG buffs. So we'll bring the reservists up every RPO. You also get 2 cards of this. All my decks got wiped by a faulty strike team build, and then people go around saying I reset my rank when I did not. I did not. It was beyond my control, but there's always going to be people who just want to upset me. So this is like the T-34, but it didn't get buffed. It's an IS-2, right? So it's World War II-esque tank. But yeah, these have the ATGM on them, and I used to bring them at like Nova, but you don't really need 12. I don't think that'll help. I think the one vet's probably a bit more useful. This can be useful because it's got the good stealth, so if you ambush somebody, it's going to mess them up. This just doesn't... It's very slow, costs a lot for what it is. I think this is probably better. It's got way less range, though. I've got ATGMs here if I need ATGMs, so we'll try this. And then this is 2,100 meters, but it's got smoke. It's probably pretty useful. The T-54B is an anti-infantry tool, but so is the IS-2. Because of the HMG does more damage than the tank gun. So is it worth paying 20 more points for a way better gun, 2 more armor? Don't know. I don't think the IS-2 is actually worth bringing. I might get rid of that. And then it's, yeah, TO-55's not so bad, because the flamethrower. You can't bring them at 2-vet though. These slots are kind of expensive. But yeah, this having smoke is pretty useful, frankly. I don't think this is going to be that useful. It just depends on the matchup, right? It just depends entirely on the matchup. So I am skipping around a bit here. These only being 5 points more than this is really something. This is slower but has more HP, so I think that's more useful, but you only get 1 card, so. Also, that's 3 per card, 8 strength with AT. So honestly, like, just get rid of that. Whoops. I think the arty got buffed. No, it's the BM14M that got buffed. This one has got a little buff, but not much, and frankly, I don't think it's going to be very good, but we should bring it to test it, right? I need to get away from this, oh, gotta win, gotta win, gotta win. Not helping anybody with that attitude, because the point is to educate the populace and try to have a good time. That has very high HE now, but given that it's towed and everything, I think it's just going to get exploded. But it has, like, look, 280, 6.3, 240, 2.6, so it's nonsense, make it make sense. Um, we could go for 2 cards of these. That's probably not a good idea. Let's just get this and see if it's any good. The berry, if it was 2 cards, I'd bring 2 at 1 vet, but it's not. So yeah, the infantry, the res guys, this is like 14 dudes for 55 points, that's not bad, but you need the Usilania to buff up the Reservisti, so I feel like you can't really bring... It's my alarm telling me to wake up from this nightmare where I have to play 157Y. So I get the Usilania because you need military police, right? Like, this is a nice squad to have, but... And then, yeah, you get 1 card of BMPs and 1 card of BTRs, so I remember that. And it used to be that like some games would end without me even buying the Reservisti. So maybe you could cut it down to 2 cards of Reservisti, with that being a 3-point slot. I mean, they are 5 points less. And they've got the same number of men, but the issue is, of course, no AT. But maybe they are useful. This thing, don't know, I think I have to bring this. And then I would love a grenade launcher, but I don't get those. Is this a good squad now? Because it's SMGs and SMGs are good? Probably not, let's be honest with ourselves. I've got that bug. I always get that bug. You know, where this is just up on my screen all the time. I want the PKM team, but I've got lots of reservisti, so maybe I don't need it. That's a 3-point slot, so we'll just check back in later. Spoke about the tanks, might need another card of these. Or I could get the TO-55s, which cost the same, but don't have smoke, but have the flamethrower, which is not too useful because you tend to, you know, it's quite close range. It's kind of hard to be in range. People just leave the building and stuff, so I actually don't think it's that good. Recon, you don't get a recon. Oh no, you do get a recon helo. It's the French one that they sold to the Indians. Or it's like an Indian-made French helicopter, and it used to crash a lot, so they gave it to the reservists. Reserve judgment on that. So, BTR-48 can be useful as like, because it's got very good optics. But I feel like you need this for your tanks, but do you really? Because your tanks aren't really sort of mega tanks anyway, are they? So do they really need the BRM-1K? And this has a bit of anti-helo for the start of the game. Oh no, I'm gonna regret it. No matter what, I'm gonna regret it. So yeah, we do need the recon helo. The ground surveillance radar I don't really think's worth it. The Krugs are just so annoying to use because sometimes they hit every time, but whenever you need them to, they miss. This is probably really good and means that I probably don't need this anymore, which apparently also had a... Like, the one on the left also had an anti-tank shell, but whatever. But that's... Yeah, this won't shoot at a tank. Then I really like man pads. Can I do without this because I've got this one? Or should I get rid of this one? Because this is not very good against helicopters, right? And then I can get the BRM-1K, and then I can bring the ZPU. But this whole div is like making the best of a bad situation, basically. It's not a competitive div, and then like if the healers get too close, I feel like I need the reserve Estrellas, but I need to bring that, even though it's not very good. It's definitely better than the one on that. You notice the rate of fire is going up here by 20. Feel like I need it. Anyway, the air tab, it's got some nice, the TikTok, very nice fighter, makes up for the Krugs. We do have a recon helo, so I could open the AT-1. It's not as good as the AT-2. The thing is, this one passes heavy tanks, so that's actually pretty funny at the start of the game. You know, with all the rockets and stuff. But this has the side missiles, so it's a bit more useful. I'll show you this. And then this has the guns on the slot on the right for whatever reason. But it's pretty good against helicopters. And then this is not very good. Oh, but I guess so is this. This is more of an anti-plane one because of the missiles. But yeah, this is the one you want because it's good against the helos. And then we've got 2 AP and there's 2 1 AP slots here. The arty. Look, they're all 1 per card, so you can't just up vet and bring 2. So as I could bring 2 of these, but... Because, yeah, that's sort of what you want in an arty, is the ability to up vet and bring 2, because they'll aim at the same time and all this, whereas if they're all different, they're not going to do that, so... Oh, okay, well that's useful. So I could get rid of one of these. Bring in actual infantry. I could get, like, this is a good squad against infantry because it's 14 dudes. It's just it doesn't have an anti-tank. There's no dedicated anti-tank here, but you've got the motor Strelky, get decent AT. And they've got good optics when they're stood still, so it is a nice squad for forest fights, you know, to pad this out. But the thing is, you would also need a third unit anyway, which would be the anti-tank. Just depends what map you get. And then I can get this, and now I've got 9 CVs. Oh, actually no, I need a third card of supply, don't I? I don't really need this. So you can do with just 6 cards of you know, 6 CVs. It's fine. But anyway, what do we want here? I mean, that's another anti-helo. I feel like I've got enough anti-helo. I could bring the AT one as well. The AT1. So yeah, let's go get stomped. Alright, Battle of the Trash Soviet News today. We've got Argentina on 157Y going up against 1Y played by Yuri. I prefer 1Y, I think it's better actually. You'll notice these are cheaper. Basically the strat is up here, left, left, because this is a +2. So yeah, you can go up and turn right, take this, but then you got to come back on yourself, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Because yeah, because you want to cap the +2 first. I haven't really done like a, you know, proper scientific assessment on that. Did I ever mention to you one of several million times that I have a PhD? I may have mentioned that. Why don't I have a BRDM2 here? That's very unintelligent of me, actually. But yeah, his was better, frankly, in my frank opinion. Correct, frank opinion. His tanks are better, the T-72s. His inf is better, because it's Soviet Reservist-y, so it gets a better transport, gets a KPVT transport. So basically it's over and we should just give up. From what I remember, this guy's pretty good as well. But no, I reckon it'll be okay. I should have brought a BRDM2, I really like those. Maybe I don't get them. Maybe it's just a BTR-40A, which I also didn't bring. And I don't have MMG teams because I didn't bring those. Honestly, you know when people say things like trust the science, you should immediately disregard those people, because as a scientist, I can tell you, like, I'm stupid as fuck, man, so you shouldn't trust me. And I know plenty of people who are dumber than me who have degrees and all this, so I really wouldn't trust the heckin' science arena. I believe in science. Well, as a scientist, I can tell you I don't. You know, so basically, as a scientist, you have to publish these research papers if you want to get ahead in your career. So something like 80% of publications, the results cannot be reproduced. What does it mean when the results cannot be reproduced? It means they just made it up. Right, that's what it means. Because they just have to publish loads of papers and nobody really reads them. It has to go through peer review, but the guys who are doing the peer review, your fellow scientists, don't get paid to do that. So you can guess how much they care. Yeah, what can I say? So I should open this one because it's got the side missiles. And so it's a little bit more survivable. This has greater impact on the battlefield, but so what do I want? Well, I could open this and that, but that's very expensive. But then I wouldn't need the Krug. His strike craft aren't... No, his strike craft are really good. The bombers are like high altitude bombers. So they're not good against like Abrams and Leopards, you know, stuff that goes fast. But I think against the humble IS-2M, I think it might be pretty decent. So we're going to get 2 of these because of the anti-infantry capacity. Given that we don't have any grenade launchers, we need something that can sort of brawl around this area. And that might be a bit much. Like a 2-unit combination is a good time. 3-unit combination is excessive. What did I bring? The anti-tank one. I put it there. Okay, but if they come down for this, I'm just gonna commit Sudoku. Okay, so it's all good. I should probably get this then, in case there is a bit of helicopter action around here, and it can shoot at infantry. It can't shoot at tanks, so that's not as helpful as you might think. So, and that's 80 points. Whereas the other one is 75. Oh, okay. I should get the tank one and put it there. And if there's helicopters or whatever, I'll just buy the TikTok and I'll go on TikTok and, you know. Oh, haha, kids these days. So yeah, this will actually damage a tank if it actually tries to attack here, which he might do. He might decide he wants to push this, at which point I'd rather not be dead if it's all the same to you. To be honest, I've put quite a lot of things here. From what I remember, this guy is pretty good. Certainly in the open, I think he's got the advantage. But yeah, so if you go in for the AT, probably don't want to buy this. They sort of do the same thing. And then I should probably get the fighter. You get ice planes. Does he get a heli rush? I can't remember. The objective is to fight around this area and buy this thing and start hitting him. The thing is that he's I think, better than me in this area, or well, he's also good in that area because he has the power of friendship, which is very important. No, what I find more concerning is the 30mm grenade launchers. That's a bit more powerful than friendship. So, I guess I'll get this. And then what? If I don't get that one, I guess I can get two of the cheaper ones. The thing is that I need the range, right? And I suppose if I sell the two IS-2s, maybe I can upgrade for a 50, whatever. Ta-da, right. You too. So it's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. Hopefully none of them are Argentinian. They get their names on the screen, they get the videos early. We get the members exclusive videos. Well, joined at the lowest levels with 2,000 views, so if you're feeling bad about your ad block, you can handball the ball into the net and just blatantly cheat. And then your entire country runs cover for you for the rest of your life and treats you as a hero even though you cheated. Says a lot about that society. Anyway, yeah. I don't have anything against Argentinians. The war was before I was born. It's really not the issue. Messi supporters can go do one though. Oh my god, guys, it's Messi. Anyway, that's a helicopter. He might buy a fighter now, so I should buy this. Because if he will buy a fighter now. What? This game, man. Sometimes. Are you gonna do anything other than fly around in circles like a melon? Wow, I'm really feeling it. So I should have won that fight. Yes, I did. Of course I did. It's a flipping TikTok. TikTok is very, very powerful. That's why they made him sell it. Like China, you're not allowed to own this shit. The kids are starting to hate Israel. You need to sell it to me. And that's because it's got 3 banks of missiles. So it's very good at, you know, whatever, the analogy has collapsed. The analogy has collapsed. Okay, so he's coming for this. So, leave this lot here and send the tanks in. I mean, don't be afraid of, you know, moving. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you'd be surprised at the amount of people who are just like, well, I'm in the wrong place and I'm just going to stay here and die. quite depressing, but it is what it is. Has happened, and this is now in a very, very useful spot because it will side shot them, guaranteed side shots. Basically, we'll get another one of these. He's recruiting. This is an anti-air one, so it's not really too useful. Oh dear, he's got AT. But yeah, so the idea is to get the guaranteed. This doesn't have smoke, so we're just gonna have to cope. I think it missed a bunch of times, and yeah. And there's 3 tanks there, so is what it is. But yeah, he's put like nothing here, so maybe we should just, you know. Yeah, I mean, he's putting something there now, but depending on what it is, we might just be able to go kill it. Anyway, you know, these things have the, okay, he's monging out, because I should just get some juicy shots on him there. Whoa! No! So what you do is you just jump in and jump straight back out. And that way, it will fire and then leave, because it can... And then look at the side shot, side shot, side shot, side shot, that's what we like to see. Right. Need an AA piece. Right. When that attacker shows up... Oh no, it didn't. It has unshown up. Listen, you need to kill that attacker. That's very... I can like one-shot all of this from what I remember. Okay. Seems to be something interesting going on there. So yeah, as you can see, you get quite a few of these, so I don't know if you really need to... Ah, yes, I'm back up on this. But I think we're doing pretty well, frankly. Oh. Oh dear. Come on, TikTok. I mean, he's not got a fire to cover that, he's just got OSAs and stuff. It's going to kill 145 point tank, and it costs like 270. So as long as Mr. TikTok doesn't get sold to Larry Ellison. Don't you just hate it when YouTubers insert their stupid political takes into... Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to play Warno, and it's like, shut up about your politics. I don't care. Anyway, that immediately got 2-tapped by the Ocean, so that was not good. Should be fine. Sort of regretting not bringing the Malyuka ones now, you know. Do you know what I mean? I didn't bring the Malyuka ones, I brought the other ones. Brought supply and everything. I brought that anti-tank gun, and it hasn't done me much good. I think the Malyukas would have been more useful in this specific situation because of the range, but hey, we're in here. I mean, we're on a +6. He hasn't capped any of his zones because of how much he put into the attack. He was very, very attack-orientated. This guy made it. It's nice. So we'll get a supply for this. And yeah, he's still coming, but like sooner, yeah, he started capping the zones now. We'll get the ones with smoke. Well, I want several of these. Hiding behind stuff. So as you can see, it's decent against infantry. Although, yeah, this is the anti-tank one as well. Sorry, the delicious taste of a coffee from Aldi, which costs 55p. Taste of microplastics. So, trying to get that Igloo with the BTR 152. His are better because they're like 50 cal KPVT ones. They obviously cost more, but. He said the N-word again. Honestly, Russians, man. They can be quite racist. Political correctness doesn't seem to exist in that territory, from what I understand. From what I've witnessed. Oh. What the hell killed that? Oh, isn't there a Metis in here or something? Yeah. Well, it's a shame, isn't it? What's happening now? Oh no, he's got his other bullshit Soviet fighter. The power crept one. The TikTok was the best one, and then they're like, new DLC, new OP Soviet fighter. Many such cases, I'm afraid. This was also a DLC that added an OP Soviet fighter. That's the sound of something I can't kill. Although, if we just hose him with the 50 cals, because look at where he's flown like an idiot. This is good against that. Should have brought the man pads. Oh, he's dying. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Well, it was already dead. Now he's probably dead to the second OSA round, because those are at 2 vet. Yeah, and he's not got the ECM. But look at this. The ATGM battle. He gets a Conco's vehicle, which is nice to have. Oh, GG. Yeah, he tried something. I don't think he should have done that, really. I think he should have just fought around here. Because I have the... Like, look, he's ranked 98. So he's not a bad player by any stretch of the imagination. He's one of the best players in the game. He's reset this. Because, you know... Unless he just bought the game in January and has only been playing ranked. In which case he's improved quite quickly and you've got to give him a lot of credit. But basically, his div doesn't have the T-55 tanks. It's got T-72s that don't have smoke. So he would have been better off fighting on the right. Because... So he's got the attacker, which is good on the defense, but my tanks with ATGMs, you know, I can defend that really easily and he can't attack that very easily. So he should have attacked on the right. And then he shouldn't have bought these planes. Buying the rocket plane to try and kill the... whatever the SU, that might make sense. But buying that cluster plane wasn't worth it for him. It put him too far behind. He could have had 2 extra T-72s for that. And he just attacked in the wrong place. He all-inned and it just didn't work out for him because he didn't have any AA to protect from the SC-25, which admittedly only got... Well, he got some recon in it, but... And yeah, like, he gets the metis and stuff, so... I prefer his div, but he attacked in the wrong place. Anyway, that was 157Y. I'm off to go play 17Y, as has been requested by a Tier 4 channel member. I'll see you around.